Coward of the County, 1979, Mr. Kenny Rogers. Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He never stood one single time to prove the country wrong. His mama named him Tommy, but folks just call him Yellow. But something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, but yours just begun. Promise me, son, that you do the things you've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. And it won't mean you're weak, and if you turn the other cheek, I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone, and Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. They took in turns of Becky, there were 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door and saw his Becky crying. The thorn rails and the shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace and took down his daddy's picture. And as the tears fell on his daddy's face, he heard the words singing. Promise me, son, that you do the things you've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. And it won't mean you're weak, and if you turn the other cheek, I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Gatlin boys just laughed at him as he walked into the barroom. And one of them got up and made him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around to say, hey, look, all the yellows leaving. But you could hear the pen drop when Tommy stopped and locked the door. 20 years of crawling with a bottle up inside him. He wouldn't hold nothing back, he let him have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, now the Gatlin boy was standing. He said, this one's for Becky, as he watched the last ones fall. And I heard him say, promise you, Dad, that you do the things you've done. I'll walk away from trouble when I can. Now please don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. But I should hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man. Everyone considered him the coward of the county.